Everybody, it's Ryan from Ryan Lives. Yesterday, we started our weekly talk on portion control, and today we're going to continue that. We're going to jump into how to control your portion sizes. How to control your portion sizes. Not that we already know why. Well, at least we should. And now we're going to learn how. Come on, let's go. I found a new path here. It's a little bit crowded with trees, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so when it comes to portion control, I mean, probably the easiest way to start, if you don't know what you're doing, is to use smaller plates and dishes and bowls. I mean, we can all go out and buy new plates that are gigantic, and then we put our food on there and we go, oh, I could fit more. Well, that's not portion control, and that's not the right way to decide what you're eating. You should be looking at the plate, maybe a little smaller plate. You'll feel like you're eating more, even though you're probably eating the same, but at least you will not be physically able to overload your plate. Therefore, you're controlling your portions. We've all heard, and we all know about the measure your food smarts when it comes to doing this. If you're going to control your portions, you have to measure your food. And honestly, you don't really know what you're eating unless you do measure, right? So use a measuring spoon, use a food weight scale, use all the things that you have in your kitchen that can measure out what you're eating, because you need to know what it is you're eating. And measuring it is the best way to control the actual portion size. Another really good normal way to do this is to use your hand as a guide, okay? So a good serving size of protein should be the size of your palm. So that area there, no fingers, all right? And then a good serving size of carbs should be your fist. That's a good size for you, for you. And then a normal or a good size for fats would be your thumb. And that would be like, avocados or sometimes cheese. Cheese is a good fat, depending on, obviously how much you use. But anyway, that's a good way to cheat. Like if you're at a barbecue and somebody's has all this food laying out and you're gonna dish up and you can't weigh it, they hand you a plate that's massive and you're like, what am I gonna do? Think about that. The protein should be the size of your palm. So imagine no fingers here. There. Should be the size of your palm, and then carbs, your fist, so that's your vegetables, and then fats, your thumb. That's a pretty universal standard way of portioning out what you're eating. So use it. Okay, one of the way that I learned when I was researching this for this fancy YouTube video was to pre-portion out your snacks. I mean, we're all gonna eat supper, we're all gonna eat lunch. Maybe not all of us eat breakfast. I don't. I should, but I don't. But when you're eating your food, your meals, you're gonna have plates and you're gonna have possibly weigh scales, or you're gonna have your hand measurement deal. But when it comes to snacking, we don't have all that stuff. We basically just eat it because we want it. We're like, I'm eating it. So what you can do is pre-portion. So like if you're gonna eat chips, you should go and kind of like take a big bag of chips and portion it out into either Ziploc bag or Tupperware containers. Is that tree gonna fall? No, I should be alive after this. Anyway, pre-portion your sizes, and then when you do go to eat them, you just have to have the discipline not to go and have all of the portion bags. But if you can do this, I don't do it. This is something that's new to me, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna like measure out or portion out my snacks and math them into my day, and hopefully I can stick to the plan. But anyway, it's a good idea. I like it. It's a new one. So there it is. There's 4 good tips. Use a smaller plate. That'll help you keep your portions down. Measure your food. Use measuring spoons, balance or weigh scales, all that good stuff to keep it smaller. Use your hand as a good measuring guide for when you're not able to do it with all the fancy technology. And then lastly, portion out your snacks. If you can do these 4 things, I think portion control will be in your wheelhouse, and you'll be doing great. So I would say, that's it for today's video. I'm Ryan from Ryan Lives. I really appreciate you guys being on the journey with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those good things. It's getting a little colder. You notice these trees, they don't have a lot of leaves anymore. I'm wearing a jacket here. I think I'm gonna have to upgrade the jacket a little bit, but it's fall is upon me. So I'm gonna have to start planning my indoor workouts. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. We will see you guys in the next video.